Hey Pisces, welcome to Black Star Tarot. Thank you guys for stopping and watching. Pisces, it's been a minute. So Pisces, this is your love reading. If you like the reading, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and or even just say hello. Okay, Pisces? All right, so let's see. So Pisces, I'm doing my thing here with all of the major arcanas, okay? I want to start with these because they're my favorite. And they are usually the most powerful and the most influential cards in the tarot deck. And they do offer, you know, insight into areas of our life where we need to grow or areas in which there is a lesson to learn, okay? That's my story and I'm sticking to it, Pisces. So let's see what we have coming out for you in love. And we got the Tower. All right. So the Tower card is the card of Scorpio, Pisces. So clearly there is something coming in that, you know, may surprise you, okay? Or maybe in regards to your relationship, you may surprise someone, okay? This is also the card of Aries too as well. So it's Scorpio and Aries. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or Aries or anybody for that matter. But when the Tower card shows up, there are a couple messages that the universe is trying to convey to you. There could be some chaos going on. You could be wakening up to something going on in your commitment. There could be something that you're uncertain about, Pisces, in regards to your relationship. There could be something being revealed to you. Or maybe there's just some type of change, or maybe there's something you need to let go of. Nevertheless, the Tower can kind of lead you to know that particularly there may even be some trouble, you know, heading your way, you know, small or large or anywhere in between. But, you know, the Tower card definitely, you know, gets our attention. Okay, so let's see what else we have to support this Tower card, Pisces. Okay, you know, the Tower is not always, you know, a bad card. You know, it does, like I said, represent, you know, a surprise. So, you know, in love, maybe there's just something that, you know, you're surprised about. Maybe something you thought wouldn't happen does, or maybe something that you were hoping wouldn't happen did, Pisces. So we'll find out what this Tower is trying to let us know today. You're gonna have to pardon me with these cards. I ordered these cards off of Facebook. These things, they're beautiful cards, but they're slippery. So I have to be careful when shuffling them or the whole deck falls out. Okay, so Spirit, let's clarify the Tower card in love for Pisces for the month of June. What do we have coming in for love for Pisces for the month of June? And Pisces, there they go, all to the ground. All right, let's pick these up. My apologies, but this is this deck. You know, I don't want to just throw the deck to the side, Pisces, but it's really making me want to. All right, let me fix this and get the shuffling again. All right, let's try this again, and this time we're going to try to hold on to the cards, all right? Oh, Lord have mercy. It's such a beautiful day. It's such a pain in the butt. All right, messages for Pisces and love. Spirit, help me hold on to these cards. What do we have for Pisces and love? Spirit, what do we have for Pisces? Please clarify. All right, we got it. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Hangman. So the Ten of Swords is speaking of the fact that there is something that you're trying to probably protect or isolate yourself from, okay? You're keeping your distance for whatever reason, okay? Because the Hangman is kind of saying like you're still around, you know, you could be in the process of letting something go, transitioning, you know, into another relationship or transitioning maybe away from a relationship or a connection with someone. But I feel that with the Ten of Swords showing up, that you're trying to end something, all right? The Ten of Swords is the death, you know, of something here, something dying out, You know, you guys could be moving on. Maybe you've reached your limit in a relationship. Or for some of you, there could again be, you know, some type of crisis going on here, because the Ten of Swords can often or sometimes represent, you know, hitting rock bottom, some bad luck, desolation. You know, it kind of has that energy of, you know, just things just being kind of messed up, I guess. And that really wasn't the word I was looking for, Pisces, but we have the Hangman, and this is, you know, your card, Pisces. So whatever it is that you may have been hanging on to, I feel that you are now, you know, shedding yourself from or transitioning from, because you've had enough. All right, you've had enough in some way, shape, or form. Someone could be waiting on you, or maybe you've been waiting around, you know, from someone. Maybe someone's waiting for you to call them, you know, but you're kind of just like, you know, at the end of your rope. All right, the Hangman is in reverse, and to be honest, I don't usually read reversals, but in this situation, I feel like it is it's best to read it in the way that it came out, because I feel like it kind of, you know, adds into, you know, the story, you know, whereas the Hangman, you know, can speak sometimes of like waiting. With it in reverse, I feel like it's kind of like the opposite. Like you're just like, yuck, I'm done. I'm letting go. I'm moving on. I'm transitioning. There's other things, you know, that, you know, I need to do. Now with the Tower here, you know, you letting go of this, you know, is opening up, you know, an area in your experience where you'll have like new things, you know, coming in. The Tower usually comes in, you know, wreaking havoc. You know, it kind of, you know, it comes in such a way where it hurts. Whatever you're shedding, whatever you're letting go of, whatever you're releasing, it hurts, but it's necessary, okay? And that's kind of, you know, the energy of this Tower here. The Ten of Swords is just like, yo, I'm done, right? It just doesn't feel good. This isn't necessarily what you want, Pisces, but you're tired of hanging on to a particular person or situation when it's not, you know, going anywhere. It's just causing more chaos and destruction, you know, either in your life physically, emotionally, or both, okay, Pisces? So let's see what else we have for you guys. What else is coming in here? I feel like a healing energy surrounding you. So whatever it is that you're letting go of, whatever this Tower is, whatever this feeling or this experience is in your relationship, you know, like I said, necessary, but I feel that by doing this, it's going to shine some light, you know, or some healing or be coming in for you. Maybe even, you know, another relationship, Pisces, I see here. So the juggling that you've been doing, the back and forth with your feelings between you and someone else, you know, should I see this person? Should I not see this person? Should I call this person? Should I not call this person? I feel like that back and forth, that juggling that you're going through, you're coming to an end with that. You finally made the decision, you know, to kind of just let this situation just go ahead and just fall, okay? So let's see what else we have for you. Where do I want to go, Pisces? Let's see. Let's get one of these. What else do we have for Pisces? Messages for Pisces spirit. What do we have for Pisces in relation to love? What do we have for Pisces in love? What's coming in for June for Pisces? Okay. So we have this Child card, okay? So there could be a level of immaturity or immature behavior, you know, between you and someone else here. I feel that this is part of, you know, this Tower. Like you're kind of tired of playing games. All right, that's kind of how, you know, I'm seeing this. Like whatever the back and forth is that you've been experiencing, you know, you're ready to let that go. You're ready to move on to something that is going to benefit you, that's going to fulfill you, that's going to add, you know, to you, that's going to help build you up, you know, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, when it comes to love and relationships, because a lot of you have been going through it, you know, like you haven't, you know, when you're dealing with this person, you don't always feel like yourself, or maybe you feel sad, or maybe you just feel like every time I talk to this person, when I hang up the phone, I feel bad about myself, or I just don't feel like it's going anywhere. I just feel like it's been, unhealthy for you, and that it's not growing. Okay, and that is what you want. You want to change in your relationship right now. You want to feel like you matter, to your person, and it hasn't been that way. For some of you, you've been on a journey with someone here, and I feel that it really hasn't grown. Despite the fact that you've been trying to court this person, they just haven't been responding in the way in which you would like. The love hasn't been reciprocal, or at least not in the manner that you want it to be. Like, there's been, you could have wanted to marry this person, and reverse the role, Pisces. It could be someone who's wanting to marry you. However, that hasn't happened. You just kind of been trapped in that friend zone, so to speak, not growing and not going nowhere. And that's not what you want in a relationship. You want a happy family. You want a happy home, Pisces. So let's see. Let's get one more card from this deck and see what we get. I'm trying to keep this to a 2-card limit per deck, but I just feel like, it's not happening. So, we got the card of community. So I feel like your person may be given to, everybody but you. Okay. And this is the end. All right. It's time for you to grow, spiritually and even emotionally, and learn that, you honestly don't need anybody, Pisces. The people aren't, in your life for you to need them. They're there to add to you and you to them. But I feel like your person is kind of all over the place, okay? They're kind of given to this person, that person, but I don't feel like they're given to you. And that this person is, probably most likely robbing you, of what you deserve. So I feel that a lot of you, are taking a different path. So you're kind of leaving this particular situation behind and moving on in your life. Okay, what else for Pisces? Moving on with your life. Very well. All right, so we got the card of standards, tact, and self-love, okay? Let's see what else. Let's get the rest of our cards out. So Pisces, while we wait, this is, or could be, a situation where you need to work on self-love. Like I said to you earlier, you don't need anybody, okay? Anybody that you meet, is or should be able to add to you, right? And if that is not the case, like if by some chance somebody's dependent too much on you and they're not practicing self-love, or maybe you're dependent on someone else too much and you're not practicing self-love, then it's time, to set some standards here. It's time to restructure things, okay? And look, you got happily single. Like I said, that's a lot of you, right? And maybe you won't, ever get this person back, okay? Maybe, it's time, for this to end. But look at here, like I feel the energy of you moving on. And if you haven't moved on, I feel like this is where, a lot of you are headed, because you've come to the realization that, that there's peace when you're alone, right? When you spend time alone, you get to know yourself a lot better. And the more you realize that you don't need nobody, people are an addition. They don't make you, they don't break you, they're just part of, your experience, okay? And a lot of you, if you haven't told this person, right, a lot of you are walking right now, Pisces, and they're never going to get you back. And that's kind of how, you feel right now. Like, I'm out and I'm not returning. Like, I'm moving on with my life. You'll never get me back. I'm just going to do me right now. And you're saying to yourself, in the process, you're working on your money, you're working on your security, and although I feel like, whoever this is always on your mind, Pisces, I do feel like, you do love this person, but I feel like a lot of you are just like, look, I need to work on my money right now. you're closing the door. You know, that's kind of how I'm getting. No bitterness, Pisces. I don't feel like you're bitter, you know, towards, you know, this person. It's just that right now, a lot of you are alone because you want to be left alone, right? And you're probably saying to yourself, just leave me alone. Don't call me. Don't come by. I don't need to call you. Things of that nature. You know, memories I feel are still there. You could be, you know, every once in a blue moon thinking about, you know, times with this person, time you spent with this person, conversations you've had with this person, you know, but I feel that in your heart, you're saying you're better off, you know, without them. And by doing this, you're able to kind of clear the air because, and in all fairness, with this tower here, it's going to be impossible to either fix a relationship with whoever with this person, Pisces, or, you know, it's never going to be the way, you know, that you want it. So it's best to go ahead, I feel, and move on. I'm not telling you what to do, but I feel like you're feeling like, you know what, I'm moving forward and I'm not looking back. So if you haven't broken up with this person, I feel that it may be on the horizon, you know, with this card showing up. All right, so there we go. Let's get one more for the road, okay? Get one more from this deck, and then we'll move on. What else for Pisces? Let me give it a good old mix up here, Pisces. I'm not going to hold you here too long, okay? I promise. Just want to see what's on your mind when it comes to love and relationship for this month. Spirit, what else? Ooh, we got one. All right, so we got never planned on falling in love with you, okay? Yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, it's like you meet people, you know, they start out as friends, and the next thing you know, it's a situation where you're in love with this person, or, you know, you have so many things in common and everything feels so new, you know, and I feel like you may be regretting that decision. Like you may be regretting falling, you know, in love with this person because the distance it bothers you. You know, if you're in love with someone and they're not returning that love, you know, there's like a distance. It's almost like you want to hold something in your hand, but you can't because, you know, that person is so far away, you know. But I feel like right now you're trusting, like, you know, your intuition. You know what it is that you need to do, what you have to do in order to bring peace and happiness back into your life and open up the door, you know, for something new. Close those old doors so that you can bring in something new. All right, so let's get some new energy coming in here, Spirit. What else for Pisces in love for January? Got the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. And let's get one more. All right, and we have the Four of Cups. So it's clear to me, all right, that you guys are working on, you know, your prosperity across the board. All right, you're closing doors so the new stuff can come in, because this Four of Cups, you know, is just, you know, this Four of Cups energy is in the way. All right, and I feel like you're also working on, you know, making sure that you don't hold any resentment, because the Four of Cups can represent, you know, resentment, boredom, missed opportunities, refusing offers. But I do kind of see all of that in your energy. I feel like anything that's trying to come in right now as you work in this Ace of Swords energy is just in the way. You know, the Ace of Swords is new opportunities, you know, it's manifesting, you know, it's time, you know, it's, you know, gifts, you know, you're trying to, you know, treat yourself good, okay? And in the meantime, you know, you're working on your plans, like you're working on your money, you're working hard too. I can see where you're really focused in restructuring your life right now, okay? The Seven of Pentacles speaks of growth, you know, taking stock in yourself so that you can grow, you know. And I feel like you don't want anybody in your way. No relationships, no family, no friends, just nothing. Just, you know, you and what it is that you want to do right now. So if you're in a relationship, I really don't feel like you're gonna be in it long. I feel like you're just kind of on your way, you know, out the door. Like you're taking whatever losses and you're just like, fine, go. I'm straight. Okay. So let's see what else we have here for you. Okay. What else for Pisces? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. All right, dreaming of you. All right, so here's my thing, right? Somebody could be dreaming of you, Pisces, you dreaming of them. You know, it really doesn't matter. I think a lot of you have invested a lot of time into someone here. All right, Seven of Pentacles because of investments. Like you've put a lot into this person. And it probably would be great, you know, if the relationship, you know, worked out. And I said earlier, I don't feel like, you know, you've erased this person from memory. I do feel that this person may show up in your dreams. They may show up in your thoughts. You could maybe miss communication, miss, you know, spending time with this person, whatever the case may be. However, I feel like the decisions that you're making, you know, you're making, you know, because you have to, because it's better, you know, for you. Now, some of you could be working out of, you know, pride and ego because it's Four Cups, you know, over here. I mean, he just looks like he's just like, look, I don't want shit from you. You know, that's kind of, you know, the energy that I'm getting. And that energy is not so positive, okay? Like you can refuse to let, you know, you can refuse to let anybody in your life that's not supporting you, okay? And some of you could be even bored right now, you know, because I do feel that energy as well. You could be bored as you're spending time alone. But, you know, don't be nasty. Like if you're staying to yourself, you know, doing yourself, shutting people out, that's okay, you know, because that's part of healing. But just make sure, you know, it's not, look, unhealthy. Exactly, like unhealthy. Like is this new start, this Ace of Swords, right? This new mindset, this clarity, with this Ace of Swords, this new beginning is here to help you, right? Is to clarify things for you. This Ace of Swords is here, you know, to, you know, get a new beginning going for yourself, to show you the truth about yourself and those around you, right? It's opening up